Once, okay. All right. If you're watching this, want to say happy holidays. Mildred Dillon, CPA. I don't know if the description showed up. I am hitting multiple platforms right now on my Instagram over here. So, hi, Instagram. Okay. I just got the notification from LinkedIn. Thank you very much for that. And Facebook, you're over here. Sorry, I had to treat you guys kind of as a stepchild. I'll talk about that in a moment. And then, of course, LinkedIn, you're right here in front of me. So this is a hot mess if you see it. But if you get the message, it will be worth it. So I want to personally introduce myself. If you've not seen one of my lives, supposedly when you do this, you get to jump the line and your content gets shown a lot more. And of course, I'm learning Restream. So I did put that in the description. I'll find out later if it took, which means next year to be able to go live from one place and hit all these platforms. It's been a dream of mine for so long. I know a lot of people are doing it. Not in my world, though. So, unfortunately, some of the people who we talked about going live together, they had no idea I was doing this because I had no idea I was doing this. I had to dress up today. I am off for the holidays. But when someone who's been in your funnel reaches out to you and puts hundreds of dollars in your account immediately, even without an invoice, you make time, right? You make time for that person. And so if you've been seeing any of my posts at all, please go back and check. I've been talking about CPR, and that's what really made me say, look, first of all, I had to get dressed up. So let me get some mileage out of this getting dressed up. But then second of all, I literally just experienced CPR, which is what? Building your bank account in 90 days or less. Thank you for paying for Christmas, by the way, new client. I want to tell you how this happened though. And so I won't be here very long because I need to see if this is even working. But here's the deal. The biggest thing with entrepreneurship, and I've been doing this as a CPA 20 years, but longer than that, about 27 as an entrepreneur, the biggest thing is going to be learning how to, first of all, getting your head in the game to even do this, number one. But once you want to do it, you've got to meet people. You've got to have systems in place. And systems doesn't always mean tech. Systems in my world means processes in place to get people into your mailing list. It's been my big weakness, but I tackled part of that today. But right now we've got funnels. A lot of people have heard that term, but you've got to say the things once they're in there for them to turn into money, revenue, CPR. So calendar scheduling helps me to make time for marketing. And I did that, met this person at an event. Then prospect like a pro. I said the right things to make them want to keep in touch, want to connect on social, all the things. And we've been talking about this accounting system that we set up for literally a year and a half. We've been talking about doing it. I've got the free setup. It's still at my website. It's not free right now, but it is there. We talked about that. We talked about what it means for him to book a session. Didn't do it. We did it today. And so the goal is, and why I'm sharing this with you, if you are struggling right now and money is tight, and trust me, 10 years ago, a little over that, money was tight. This CPR process, I didn't call it that at the time, is what changed the game for me. 3-step process. I got my head in the game and I started making time to create opportunities to make money, events, making networking, making speaking, making marketing a priority, treating it like an appointment, treating it like a meeting. That's something I don't see a lot of us doing, new businesses especially, and social media, which I'm not going to hate because that's how you're watching this. Social media, in my opinion, and I'm a veteran out here, is the biggest time suck ever that I've ever done in my business, especially the learning curve part. However, it is the biggest opportunity to scale your business, but also to get noticed and also to get clients. And for those clients too, to get to know you. Because just when you meet people, they typically aren't going to become clients the next day. Every now and then that happens. Love it when that happens. But most people are not. So you want ways to continue to market to those people for the long term, for whenever they're ready. So yeah, I'm dressed up on Christmas Christmas Eve weekend because he was ready and he put money in my account, which helped him jump to the front of the line. So find the posts that I've been making about CPR, and I've got them scheduled, posting more and more and more about it because that's what I'm going to be teaching going into 2024. That's why I need to work smarter with the video and not be duplicating and having to say the same thing again on this platform. I've got to upgrade my systems. I'm a product of my own advice. But that's what I'm telling you to do as well. I'm going to be posting for the next week after Christmas. I'll give you a little bit of a break about time blocking and what that looks like. Number one, time blocking, but how to set aside that time for marketing, to make it a priority, to treat it like an appointment so that you show up, but also what to say when you showed up. Now, let me just tell you, in case you're still listening, this is what I said. I said, you got three options. You can pay me $500 to come into my system, basically, and I'll set it up for you. Now, I understand that's a chunk of change for new business. It's a brand new business. So that's a chunk of change to ask for. And that's why I offer the second option, which is for you to go guided setup. I'm walking you through, and a few things have changed as I saw this morning. So I'm going to go in and update that, but it still works. What's there? Guided setup. So you can do it yourself for $47. Now, if you reply to this video, I will give you a coupon code and you can get it for free. I will still offer it free because that's how serious I am about you being able to have the system in place for the new year. And that was the goal, to have the system in place for January. That was the second option. I said, or you can wait with the masses when I open the program up in January, and I say you could go through the group, and then I'm going to walk us all through doing it together. So those are actually your three options. Notice what I just did. I just pitched you. Those are your three options. You can reach out to me directly and let me set it up for you. You can DIY, and here's my philosophy on DIY: no judgment. If you don't have the money, you need to have time. If you don't have time, invest that money. That's how I'm living. And I've done all the stages, so I understand. That's why I want to give people options. If you don't have the time, you need to, put your money to work and let me just do it for you. And this is what I said: of that 500, 300, only 3 is for the setup. The remaining will be for us to talk about the reports that system is generating. And so those are your options. And I'm doing this. I hate if people are getting dizzy, but just to try to look into the camera for everyone there. This matters because you know what? Accounting, taxes. Well, I'll just say this: accounting doesn't matter a whole much if you're not making money. If you don't know how to convert people, say the right things, get them into your world, and continue to market to them, then guess what? They'll never turn into revenue, and you won't have much to account for. And the same goes for that tax return. So I am a CPA who cares about the making of the money. And I'm going to help you do that if you come into the CPR program. Now, it's free. I have got the first video on Vimeo. If you look at my recent posts, you'll see you can go right now and learn about time blocking. I have worksheets available for you to work this out on your end. But you can wait till January. We're going to do it as a group. No problem. It probably won't be free then because I'll have more people in. Right now, hey, you got to strike while the iron's hot, as they say. But the goal is to have that system in place that's running itself. Trust me, all I needed was 15 minutes, us meeting in front of a Zoom. Like, look at all this I had to do for 15 minutes. whatever. Hey, he earned it, literally. Merry Christmas. But here's the thing. All we need is a few minutes, if I'm going to do it, to link up your bank accounts to the software, and you can go on about your merry way. So I'm going to end it here. And I hate that I can't. Listen, you might have seen it because I'm very expressive when I talk. I have a serious eye issue going on. So I couldn't put my contacts in. And I have a no readers rule when I do video. But I want to be healthy, and I did get it checked out. So the good news is I'll have it done. Yes, Yellow Rose, you will get the coupon. She was actually in my talk. Hey, Alexia. Alexia's in Norway. So here's the other thing about video. I have friends all over the country, all over the world now, like real colleagues. We're doing this stuff together. I'm so excited. And LinkedIn, it's really on LinkedIn more than anything. So she's commenting on, and look, okay, can I just practice a little bit more? I promise you, if you let me practice, I always teach anything I learn. Ask a client, ask anyone I work with. And can I tell you the biggest thing I'm teaching right now? I saw somewhere where I could see comments, but I guess not. I don't see it now. I saw it. Oh, wait, maybe. Okay, never mind. I'll stay focused. Here's the thing. I have a digital card that won't quit. When I go to events, let me tell you, fumbling with the paper, all this stuff, I just never could get back into it post pandemic. Digital card has a QR code. People scan the QR code, it pulls up a lead capture, name, email, phone number, anything else they want to put in. I'm amazed at some of the stuff people they filled out all the blanks. You don't have to do all that, but the point is they're now connected and immediately my system sends them an email. So I'm not only in their world, I'm in their inbox. And can I tell you, that's what my coaches have told me, and they're right. The money is in our inboxes. And so, yes, that's exciting. Hey, she says I'm gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, I have this eye is so gross. It's bad. But that shows me I'm over the vanity because right now it's about getting this information out to you and in whatever way that I can do it. So anyway, please, if you are not following me on the other platforms and you're active on those platforms, follow me at Your Money DR. I'm on all the platforms with that handle. And it's funny because it's even searchable on Google. I put it in there. I was like, what? Gangsta. That's what I call it. Anyway, you get a little bit of my personality because it's the holidays. I'm excited to have had this new business. And also be sure you're following me because if you're on Instagram, some of these other shorter platforms, I'm going to show screenshots of what we did. So yes, I was helping him get set up, but I was screenshotting the whole way because I was thinking content so I could show you how it works. All right. So thank you for coming. I'm going to just wave at y'all because I think something happens when I wave on Instagram. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, LinkedIn. I don't really know the process yet. This is Restream. So if you're using Restream, please reach out to me. I'm sure I could help you with something. If you help me with something, I will help you with something because this is overwhelming. I'm looking at all this stuff here. I see a snowman here, so I would love to try that. But yeah, this is really overwhelming, all this stuff here. But I have sat in on Restream, so I have been someone who's participated in others, but it's time for me to do this thing. All right. Well, Alexia, happy holidays to you, unless it is already. Anyone else, if you're watching this, come back for the shorter clips of this. I will turn them into reels. I have turned into the repurposing queen. So you'll get just the highlights. But the main thing is check out the CPR after Christmas, unless you got some downtime now. Check out the calendars, the first training, which is about time blocking. Because what I'm teaching you is every single time you think of something, and let's face it, as entrepreneurs, we're always being bombarded with things that we got to do. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to go here. I got to do. That's what I feel like. Anyway, I'm showing you in that training how to separate your life into various calendars so you can look at what you need to when you're ready, and don't look at what you don't need to, like personal stuff and running errands during the workday. We don't need to see that during the workday. We need to focus on what brings the money in. And so I'm showing you how to do that in 6 minutes. It's not even as long as it's live. 6 minutes. I'm showing you how to do that. And I'm excited because that's how I'm living. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Thank you. Look, I had 2 whole viewers on Instagram. That's the other thing. I've heard people say, pick a platform and just stick with that platform. I've not been able to do that because I just find all the people that I meet, I have such a diverse, events and different things. Some on Instagram, some on Facebook, some on LinkedIn. Like, to me, if we can work smarter and hit all the platforms, or at least have a presence, to me, that's working smart in these new days, the upcoming months and years that we're in. Y'all agree with that? Somebody gave me some hearts for that. All right. I'm going to go try to enjoy some family time today. So y'all please do the same. Hopefully, it's building you back up from the inside. Work all the time. I don't know about you, but it's pretty exhausting, even though I love my work. I have to take breaks. And and I go back that much stronger and fueled up. She needed this, girl. I need to give you the. I wanted to show you over the when we did our Zoom, but yeah, I'm gonna message you when we hang up. Whatever you need, let me just send you the link. Matter of fact, if y'all want me to send you the link, I'll send you the link once I hit and move on. But yes, thank you. I needed this because we're ready to go live. Alexia does meditation, y'all. Y'all should have heard what she said to our other friend who was going in for a job interview. I'm convinced that's why she got the job, because she spoke into her confidence. Go in and be yourself. And look, that's what I'm doing now, even if the heart's racing. Actually, I'm not nervous, which is crazy because normally I'm like, oh, but we got this. And basically, it was just so cool to hear that. And she got the job. So that's all I'm trying to say. We need people. Yes, I will send the link when I end this. Thank y'all for your support. And look, make it a great day, especially for your money, holiday season. Be safe, all those things. And we'll see you on the other side.